Rumors are that allegedly Kandi and Todd are experiencing a marriage crisis. Can they recover? And what exactly is going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Kandi and Todd are experiencing a marriage crisis. What's going on? And can the two overcome their issues? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Kinfolk, let me read to you what my sources are saying about this particular rumor. Rumors are that allegedly Kandi and Todd's tight marriage bond may be breaking. Allegedly, Kandi and Todd's marriage has been experiencing growing pains like never before. One source said that their issues run deep, and the quiet meltdown that the two are allegedly experiencing is quite alarming. One source said much of the two's issues revolve around their prospective careers, and when two people are so tightly wrapped up together in business, their problems never seem to leave. The source continued by saying that Kandi and Todd are very much a power couple and have managed to do what most couples can't successfully accomplish, and that's work side by side with their spouse. So, how bad has this alleged meltdown in their marriage gotten? Well, sources say what we see weekly on Bravo is not even half of their issues. The source said that Kandi and Todd allegedly have 3 big issues that are threatening their marriage. Threat number 1 is Kandi not being able to always see Todd as her equal. The source said that Kandi absolutely respects Todd. However, if there is an area of business that Kandi feels she is more knowledgeable in, then instead of teaching Todd the ropes, she allegedly becomes very dismissive of his ideas and thoughts. Dismissive actions like these are said to infuriate Todd the most. The second threat to their marriage is Kandi not being able to play co-star to Todd on some of his own big projects. Insiders say this is primarily due to Kandi being the star of her family for so long. When you are seen as the constant success with family and friends, it may become difficult to learn how to share the spotlight, something Kandi must learn how to do with Todd. And lastly, sources say the biggest threat to their marriage is this. Sources say that the very thing that makes them a power couple could ultimately end their marriage, and that's their work-life obligations. One insider said that Kandi is very ambitious, and so is Todd. However, it seems that Todd has the ability to compartmentalize his own work-life goals and family life. On the other hand, the insider said that when Kandi has a goal in mind, she becomes laser focused and tends to neglect Todd in the process. Another person close to the situation said that Todd and Kandi can definitely overcome these issues and threats to their marriage. All it would take is the two putting aside their egos and working together to find a successful work-life balance. Now, kinfolk, when I first heard about these rumors, there were some parts of it that I felt like were factual, and some parts of this rumor that I felt that were not factual. The first part of this rumor that I felt was factual is this. I do believe at times it is hard for Kandi to share the spotlight with Todd. If you are to believe these rumors, then one of the threats is that Kandi does not know how to celebrate Todd when he accomplishes something individually or outside of their marriage. Now, I do believe that Kandi does celebrate Todd to a certain extent. But I think what happens is, as the source said, when you're the constant star of the family and you're constantly getting praise and not having to always lavish praise on others, you might not know how to do it successfully. Now, we all know Kandi is very benevolent when it comes to her success by always putting her family members on, by always giving them opportunities to shine. And that's one thing about Kandi that a lot of people like. However, it is a difference between putting someone on and celebrating that person as well once you put them on and once they have met successful goals. And I think for Todd, the way Kandi celebrates him or acknowledges his accomplishments outside of their partnerships and their partner deals as a couple, I think it kind of comes off-putting to him a little bit. The other part of this rumor that I can see as being not factual on the first half and factual on the second half is this. People say that in this rumor that Kandi doesn't necessarily allow Todd to voice his opinion when it comes to issues or parts of the business that she's more knowledgeable of. The first part of that rumor that I don't believe is true is this. I definitely think that Kandi respects Todd's business accoutrements. I think Kandi definitely respects Todd and his business savviness when it comes to certain areas in which he is very much successful in. However, I do think that Kandi can become dismissive of Todd when she is like in her music bag a little bit. And to be fair, Kandi does know a lot about music and music production and things of that nature. But I think the problem can probably be that she has to realize what areas in which Todd is really good at and really successful in. How can I take those parts and add it to my own work that I'm already extremely successful in to make it even more of a success? Instead of allegedly, being dismissive when Todd has certain, ideas or certain criticism about what she does. I think musically more so. So that part of the rumor I don't necessarily see as true on the front end. I do think she's very respectful of Todd and what he brings to the table. But on the back end, I can kind of see how she may be dismissive of him when it comes to certain areas of her career in which she feels she is more knowledgeable in. And the last thing I think about Kandi and Todd in this rumor is that, when it comes to their work-life balance being their main issue that could end their marriage. I think Todd and Kandi are a very solid couple. And one thing about makes them a solid couple is that even though they are very laser focused on their goal, I think that they're also more so very focused on how they achieve their goals and going about achieving their goals the right way. Now, a lot of people say or try to insinuate, like Marlo did on last week's episode, that Todd could be cheating on Kandi because she's too laser focused on her career. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think Todd cheats on Kandi simply because when you have two individuals who are laser focused on a goal, then side distractions like infidelity and creeping around, it just takes up too much time and too much mental capacity for them to be able to do their jobs and meet their goals successfully. So that part of the rumor I just don't think is factual. However, I do think that Kandi can take a lot of lessons from Todd when it comes to having that work-life balance. Like when Todd goes to New York, he's just like enjoying himself and with his boys and bringing some type of balance to his life. I think Kandi can really learn a lot from Todd in that perspective. Because when you see Kandi a lot of times on social media, she's always traveling, always traveling. And I don't think Kandi gives herself enough time to really enjoy her successes and enjoy her family. I think once she does that, I think that her mind will become more clear on how to move more strategically in business and in her marriage. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the issues that Kandi and Todd are allegedly having is due to primarily Kandi and her inabilities to function outside of business? Or do you think it's the complete opposite, that Todd should be more compassionate about all the things Kandi is doing and try to lean more and try to give her more grace in her trying to accomplish all of her big goals? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.